Well, next, let's queer up South Florida and Florida. New Out Florida Senator speaks. First to Queer News Tonight. The 2024 general election brought a wave of setbacks for many Democrats across the U.S., culminating in former President Donald Trump securing another 4 years in the White House. However, in Florida, despite this challenge, the LGBTQ community saw significant victories with key allies winning crucial seats. Guillermo Smith won his District 17th Senate seat. Smith, who previously served as a state House representative, becomes the first Out Latino State Senator. This victory makes him only the second openly gay senator in Florida's history, following in the footsteps of Senator Shevrin Jones, who made history in 2020. Smith is a vocal advocate for LGBTQ rights and has been challenging Governor Ron DeSantis' attack on LGBTQ youth. Queer News Tonight executive producer had an exclusive first interview. In this interview, Smith talked about the importance of his historic election. Quote, "My heart is full of gratitude for my community for entrusting me to serve as their state senator. Our election was a rejection of transactional politics that put profits over people and a mandate to tackle the real problems facing our state. The significance of our election for Florida's LGBT community, who have been relentlessly attacked and demonized by the majority party in this legislature, is not lost on me, and despite the disappointing election results overall, Florida voters expanded queer representation in the State House and Senate, and we must continue to demand a seat at the table." An interesting part of the interview was Smith talking to those who lost, and he said, "To all the LGBTQ candidates who ran for office this year and didn't make it over the finish line, don't give up. Don't get discouraged. I didn't after my 2022 re-election loss, and now I'm heading to the Florida Senate to fight for us all." Smith finished by addressing the Florida LGBTQ community directly to provide some understanding and comfort of what the community faced on Tuesday. And he said again, "I know that many in our community are disappointed and frankly terrified of what a second Trump presidency could mean for their fundamental rights and freedoms. The road ahead may not be easy, but we have faced adversity before. We persevered and took care of one another. Our fight for freedom and equality will continue, and we the people will remain the guardrails of our own democracy." Strong and encouraging words. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm excited about the eloquency of what he stated, but it's true. We have to take care of ourselves, and we have to find the energy and the intelligence and the strength and the humanity and the compassion in every positive word you can think of, and we have to reach out to each other and support ourselves, but we have to also reach out and we have to do a better job with advocacy. Mm-hmm. We have to reach across that line as often as much as we can, and even to those who don't understand or agree with us, we still have to figure out a way to communicate.
Right. Does anybody else get like hives and itchy when they hear Trump and White House in the same sentence? I can't from my lungs. I can't. But this is more good news. Let it keep coming. Congratulations and best of luck to Guillermo Smith, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you look at it and you take 4 steps back, we're going to take 6 steps forward. Yeah. Even though we may stumble on those 6 steps, we're still going to be moving forward.
I want a mile.
Yeah.
To be fair, in Florida, to find a glimmer of hope, because after Tuesday there was very little to look after. The defeat of Amendment 4, the Rick Scott, there was just so much to not. And I love the framing of this, to find more representation. And when there's so little to kind of grasp on, we have to find something that we can. And Guillermo Smith has been, I've been following his career for many years. He's doing incredible work. Like Shev Jones before, and still there, really an advocate for the community. Really, he's always visible. He's always present. He responds to the needs of our community. He doesn't back down. And I am so grateful for them both. And I love the way the story kind of saw this as a line of people who are kind of coming together. Because I see more coming. I love this idea of run. That's the way we make change.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it's important to think we start today. We don't wait 2 years from today
Right.
to start thinking about what are we going to do?
Or
Who's it
2
going to be?
months, right.
Yeah, start today. Let's start.
Sorry, yesterday.
Yeah, true. But yeah.